So, hi guys, welcome to today's yoga class, and today's going to be all about going back to basics.
Yeah, and we chose this theme because we are often having a really busy schedule and we're caught up in all our activities, which can be fun and energizing and inspiring, but it can also keep us away or let us drive away from who we really are inside, from our true selves, if you like. Because who am I? That's the basic question in yoga philosophy. Let's dive deep straight away. So although the theme might sound simple, going back to basics can actually be quite challenging. It's about letting go of what you know already and to keep practicing with an open mind. And yoga can help us with that, to take a step back and to reflect. So that's what we'll be practicing today. Explaining a few basic asanas and breathing technique. And then the challenge lies in just going back to basics. Just experience, just be here and enjoy. So take a comfortable position here on your mat. You can take a cross-legged position, but you may also sit on your knees or your legs straight in front of you. Whatever feels comfortable to you. That's actually the first basic principle in yoga asana. It's called stira sukha in Sanskrit. Comfortable and easy. So make sure you can sit in a pretty soft and relaxed way with awareness, with a straight spine. And when you've found that position, feel your legs and your feet as a heavy foundation on the mat. And push your sitting bones down into the mat. And then from there, make sure your spine is long, building up vertebra by vertebra. Your neck is long as well, your crown is pointing towards the sky. Roll your shoulders back and down so they can relax. And place your hands on your knees, maybe open, maybe in a mudra if you like, maybe in your lap. Again, whatever feels comfortable to you. And then here, gently close your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling today. Noticing the sensations in your body. Maybe there's a little bit of tension. Or maybe you're pretty soft. Just observing what is there. And also take a moment to observe how you're feeling in your heart. Any emotions are present in this moment, positive or negative. And just observe, you don't have to change anything. And the same for your mind, for your thinking. Observe your thoughts coming and going. And this is your starting point for today. And remember, there's no right or wrong. All is good. And we'll start with the breathing from here. So keeping your eyes closed. And bringing all your attention to your breath. Notice how it's flowing into your body and out of your body. Maybe it's high in your chest or lower in your stomach. Maybe it's fast and superficial. Or maybe it's slow and deep. You can just observe. And be with your breath with all your awareness. And now start slowing your breath and bringing it towards your stomach. So on an inhale, your stomach is coming forward. And on an exhale, your stomach is sinking back. Inhale towards your stomach. And exhale out of your stomach. And maybe you want to place a hand on your navel, on your lower belly. And so you can breathe towards that place. And now this is the abdominal breath, the basic breathing technique in Hatha yoga. You can use it anytime, just to calm down, to slow down, and to tune into the present moment. So a few more soft, easy breaths here. Now one more breath in. And one more breath out. And then gently open your eyes. And start circling your shoulders from the front to the back. And also from the back to the front. And start moving, start warming up. And roll your shoulders back and down again. And then start circling your nose. Start with really small circles. And then make them bigger and bigger, as big as you like. And warming up the neck. And then gradually make them smaller again. And smaller. So you get back to the center. And then reverse your circle. You start small again and gradually make them bigger. Gentle movement with awareness. And also make them smaller again and smaller until you get back to the center. Now we will move to hands and knees, to all fours. So place your wrists right under your shoulders, your knees right under your hips. You can relax your feet or curl your toes under, whatever feels best to you. And then firstly, feel the length in your spine, one long line from the tip of your tailbone to the crown of your head. And so your spine is long. From here, we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow, a really nice exercise to warm up the spine. And then on an inhale, you curve your spine, pushing vertebra by vertebra towards the mat. And then on an exhale, pull your navel slightly in and push your vertebrae up towards the sky. Breathe in, curve your spine again, opening your chest. And breathe out, rounding your spine, letting go of your head and neck. And one more time, each side. Breathe in, curve your spine. And breathe out, round your back. And then come back to the center, again on all fours. And now walk your hands to the front slightly. We're moving to a downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Yoga pose that you will see a lot in yoga classes. So we're doing the basics here today. Curl your toes under and then push into your hands, spreading your fingers wide, bringing your hips to the back. And then feel the length in your spine from the crown of your head to the tip of your tailbone. And maintain that sensation of length when you push your hips up to the sky. So your knees come off the mat, keep pushing into your hands. And then your tailbone is pointing up. Now it's about length in your spine here. So you can keep your knees bent slightly. Coming on the front of your foot. If you have space, you can sink your heels down to the mat. And keep your shoulders away from your ears, relaxing your neck. And then find what's a steady and comfortable position for you here. Remember, Sthira Sukha. Steady and comfortable. And keep breathing here. Inhale towards your stomach. And exhale away from your stomach. One more breath in. And when you breathe out, bring your knees back to the mat and come to child's pose for a moment. So bringing your knees and feet together, hips towards your heels. And you can relax your hands beside your ankles. And you're also bringing your forehead towards the mat. And staying here for a few breaths. So relaxation is also an essential part in the yoga practice. It's very important to alternate between effort and relaxation. So you're also training your body to switch between the resting system, the parasympathetic nervous system, and the action system, the sympathetic nervous system. So never forget to take time for that in child's pose. And keep breathing here. Taking care of your body. Your body is carrying you, your soul if you like, so it's important to keep it healthy. And now on a next breath in, slowly roll up again. And come back to all fours, to hands and knees. And now we're moving into downward facing dog a little bit quicker. So curl your toes, push your hips back, and then keep the length in your spine when you reach up towards the sky. Now we're warming up a little bit more, so maybe you want to walk your heels to the mat one by one. And let your neck go, maybe shake yes and no. And then make the small steps with your feet towards your hands until you're standing on the front of your mat. And then keep your knees bent slightly, grab your elbows, and just sway a bit from side to side, from front to back. And on your next inhale, slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra, until you're standing up straight. So here we're coming to the basic standing position, Tadasana, or mountain pose. And place your feet hip-width apart, your toes pointing to the front. And your legs are active, so your kneecap slightly up. Your tailbone is pointing straight down, so tilting your pelvis a little bit. And pulling your navel in slightly. Again, build up your spine, vertebra by vertebra, feeling the length. And roll your shoulders back and down, so your arms are relaxed. Again, find a stable position here. And just breathe a few times, being aware of the steady and comfortable position. And then we're moving to sun salutations. So we will warm up with Surya Namaskar. Starting in mountain pose, and when you breathe in, reach your arms up to the sky. And when you breathe out, bring your hands to the mat, bending your knees so you can touch. Inhale, step your right leg back as far as you can. And then hold your breath. Step to a plank pose. When you breathe out, bring your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. And I notice I'm keeping my hips up high. Then you keep your hands and your feet where they are. When you inhale, push yourself forward and up to a small cobra. And when you breathe out, curl your toes and push your hips up to the sky. When you breathe in, step your right leg forward in between your hands. Maybe in several steps you can help with your hand. And when you breathe out, step back with left nose to your knees. Breathe in, reach all the way up. And breathe out, hands to your chest. That's one round on the right side. We'll also do the left. Breathe in, reaching up. Breathe out, hands to the mat. Breathe in, left leg back this time, big step. Relax your foot. And hold your breath in a plank pose. Breathe out, knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Breathe in, forward and up, soften your shoulders. And breathe out, curl your toes, hips up. Breathe in, left leg forward, big step. And breathe out, right leg steps back. Breathe in, reach all the way up, long spine. And breathe out, hands to your chest. One more time, each side, a little bit quicker. Breathe in. And breathe out, hands to the mat, bend your knees. Breathe in, right leg steps back. Hold your breath in a plank. Breathe out, knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Breathe in, forward and up. And breathe out, hips up. Breathe in, right leg forward. And breathe out, left leg forward. And breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, hands to your chest. Last time, left side, breathe in. And breathe out, hands to the mat. Breathe in, left leg back. Hold your breath, plank pose. Breathe out, knees, chest, forehead to the mat. Breathe in, forward and up. And breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, left leg forward, relax your foot. And breathe out, right leg forward. Breathe in, all the way up. And breathe out, hands to your heart. Now relax your arms for a moment. A few easy breaths here. And notice how you're feeling right now. And then gently open your eyes again. We've warmed up our body a little bit, so we can do a few more basic asanas. And I want to start with a bridge pose with you. Ardha Setu Bandhasana. You don't have to remember all these Sanskrit names. It just comes to me naturally now, but I had to practice a lot on them. So don't worry. For bridge pose, you place your feet hip width apart, knees are hip width apart too. Your hands are next to your hips. And then push into your feet and into your hands when you inhale and push your hips up towards the sky. So the power, the strength comes from your legs and your arms. You're actually releasing your back here. And bring your weight as much as you can to your shoulders by pushing your feet away from you. Maybe if you have space, you can interlace your fingers under your hips. Bring your shoulder blades closer together. Keep pushing into your feet. A few more breaths here. Breathe in, lift your hips a little bit more. And then breathe out, let your hands go and slowly rolling back. Slowly release your back, hug your knees into your chest, one by one. Maybe a few circles. And then start rolling from the front to the back. Also a very nice massage for your back. And then roll it all the way up. And you can also come to a seated position in another way. If you can, come sit on your knees. If it's hard on your knees, you can also just take a cross-legged position or sit a little bit higher on a block or a cushion if you have it. It's about the shoulders, the next one that we're doing. It's a cow face pose, Gomukhasana. So to start, I will do it mirroring you. You reach your right arm to the side and then to the back as far as you can. And then bend your elbow and place your hand onto your back as high as you can, with your palm facing to the back. So I'll show it this way. And then on your next inhale, reach your left arm up. And when you breathe out, bring your fingertips towards each other. They don't have to touch. You can grab your shirt. If they do touch, that's fine. You can open your chest a little bit more. And you may close your eyes here if you want to, or keep a soft gaze to the front. Breathing deeply and fully. again, finding a steady and comfortable position. An option that works for you today. Now one more deep breath in. And when you breathe out, let go of your hands, shake it for a moment. And then change to the other side. So your left arm is reaching to the side and back as far as you can. Bending your elbow, place your hand as high as you can on your back. Reach your right arm up, lengthen your spine. And breathe out, fingertips together as much as you can. So this is a nice opener of your chest, but also the pose is really good to use your full lung capacity. So you're making space for your lungs. Feel how your breath can flow easily here. One more deep breath in. And when you breathe out, let go of your hands again. Shake your arms and then stretch your legs in front of you. Also, shake your legs. We're going to a forward bend. So keep your ankles together, your feet are relaxed here. And make sure you can sit on both sitting bones so you can feel them in the mat. Then start with your hands behind you. Feeling the length in your spine again. And maybe you can already feel a lot of stretch in the back of your body. Your lower back, your hamstrings. So if that's enough, just stay here. If you can keep your spine long, then reach your arms up to the sky. And then reach forward as if you were grabbing something over your toes. And one more breath in, more length. And then when you breathe out, place your hands on your legs, wherever they end up. So it may be your knees, maybe your ankles or your toes. And keep relaxing your feet. It's mainly about your back stretching here. Keep breathing gently from your stomach. And on each inhale, actively make a little bit more length in your spine. And on each exhale, maybe relax a little bit. Relax your shoulders and your face. Relax your feet. Now one more deep breath in. And breath out. And on your next breath in, slowly rolling up. And then we're getting to the last asana for today. Hugging your right knee into your chest. And you can place your foot at the inside of your left leg. Maybe at the outside over your knee. We're going for a twist. And you can also bend your left knee and place your foot next to your hip. Make sure you can still sit on both sitting bones. So whatever option you choose, place your right hand right behind your tailbone. And when you breathe in, again, feel the length in your spine. And then when you breathe out, hug your right knee and twist to the side or to the back. On each inhale, lengthen. And on each exhale, maybe twisting a little bit further. So I really love this pose as it's massaging your inner organs, but it's also keeping your spine, your full spine healthy. So twisting all the vertebrae. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Let it go. And then we're changing sides, so you can stretch your right leg to the front this time, hugging your left knee in. Place it over your right leg or bend your right leg. And then your ankle is about at the same height as your knee. This time place your left hand behind you on the floor, feel the length. And when you breathe out, take a twist really gently and easily. Breathing here. One more inhale. And then exhale, come back to the center. So these were a few basic asanas we did today. I hope you enjoyed and you learned something new maybe. But it's now time for the most important asana of the yoga class. It's the final relaxation in Shavasana. So you can stretch out your legs and roll onto your back. And come lay down in a comfortable position. Relaxing your leg, relaxing your arms, your head. Closing your eyes here. And notice your breath again. And this time flowing in its natural rhythm. And also notice your thoughts coming and going. Relaxing your mind. Taking your time here to relax, to recover fully and completely. Stay for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And I thank you for practicing with us. Namaste.